So then I was able to ask you for help. Now I'd like to tell you something they were saying to me at the very beginning when they were feeling quite confident. They introduced themselves as brain mappers. They say like they teach on university. They said like in Poland there are 10 other groups that conduct this experimentation that is a part of one big project. They said like all around the world, you know, psychiatrists do this project. And they say like they have signed contracts for that. They say something about the screens that are used, I mean screens like monitors, right? And something like they can, I don't know, these people are kind of strange. They consider me as someone who, you know, they think if I don't have enough money, then I'll be kind of, I don't know, surprised and I don't know, kind of, I don't even know how to explain this, but they were talking like their screens are very big. They have someone bought for them special screens, some special equipment, and that kind of stuff. Like it's crazy, right? I was searching one organization, this World Brain Mapping organization, actually, due to the fact that I researched them a bit, and I know that they are no previous experience in actual brain researches, so I know that if they use a word like they are brain mappers, so if they are not part of any kind of brain researches, then probably someone just said them like this is kind of brain mapping, that this is a kind of brain mapping project and they're brain mapper, right? Because they could use plenty other words. So I found one, and I'm 99.99% sure that this is that's the organization that's behind this. This is World Brain Mapping Organization. World Brain Mapping Organization. It's part of Brain Initiative that started in the United States about year 2000, and I'd like to tell you how do I what I would like to do. But I will have to, you know, plenty of effort to be able to make the steps. So obviously I would like to write a report to prosecutor's office, but as things I would have to describe sounds insane, you know, and I don't have any kind of proof, then it's almost impossible to start like proper lawful way without having these evidences. But I started to learn a bit of programming. I just scratched the surface of hacking. This year I will go into this like for 100%. I'd like to get the contract. With these contracts, any of them get to kind of list of equipment that was bought for these researchers, and these researchers has to be kind of official, right? If someone came with equipment, then it has to be somewhere in papers. I'd like to get to these papers and get known what computers were bought for this. Obviously, there are in the net of university, but you know, I don't know. It doesn't matter what I mean, but get to this the list of these equipments, get to their contracts, get to their contracts, or get to the information about researches that are made by them. They said like the title of this project is something like neurofeedback training, and actually I've checked what they do on the website, and they do neurofeedback, but I cannot find information about this particular project. They don't do other projects, by the way, but one of my perpetrators wrote an article about neurofeedback, and also before they didn't have anything in common with this, except knowledge that nowadays neurofeedback starts to be more and more popular and effective in treating any kind of mental disorders, right? Not necessarily illnesses, but disorders. It might be as well ADHD, which, by the way, I have. But except this contract, right? I think that the best way to get evidence is to record their screens, or just break into the proper computer. And psychiatric clinics, actually there are not so many computers, so I don't think it's a kind of super hard task to differentiate which computer is used for this project, and check whether the web browser is all the time on, which would indicate that they use application programming interface for this project, or whether there's any kind of software that is all the time working. I checked on this workplace mapping organization, but obviously this information might be hidden. But they, for the projects, they use actually application programming interfaces. So there's a big chance that instead of using software, they use web browsers for that, and also I'm not sure, but I think it has to be dedicated web browser, but I'm far away from having any knowledge in .NET or this kind of technologies that are connected with web development. But that's what I wanted to tell you. Also, informations I put on websites. These are informations for today. I just wanted to ask you for help as fast as possible. But I will try to get new information, and I will try to also make later polygraphic test with, lie detector, so you will be able to know that actually things I'm saying, like I've heard by voices, that I will ask examiner to ask me a question. Did you hear with via voices that they work on Warsaw Medical University? Did you hear that and that? I will try to do this. For now, they are still with me. I believe their time ends soon, so I prefer to wait a bit, so they won't affect this examination. I will make examination in anechoic chambers, and I will try to write a proper report for prosecutor's office. But I will also put plenty other informations. I will be able to explain in much more details everything, so you can, you know, just check if there's something interesting that might maybe give you like a clue that actually this is true and it is worth to help. Like I said, I'll try to I'll try to say my thank you by giving some part of my compensation. I love animals, so I don't need anything for myself, so I will spend big time on this purpose if this will happen. But I've put some information about this. I believe that there will be other victims that will do the same. You would have to ask. I think you know, it might be worth it, right? It might be worth it. I can sign some papers, so you'll be, you know, 100% sure, like, you know, I won't run away or something. But just, if you have any question, just don't hesitate and contact with me, and I'll explain as much as I can. Thank you. Thank you, have a nice day.